Well, good morning guys, Wandering Beast here, and you can probably hear the diesel heater firing up. We're getting ready to leave. It's a bit earlier than I think my youngest son wanted it to be, but he was the only child that agreed to kind of help me on this local cleanup. So a lot of folks have been doing this for a long time, and they actually got kind of organized, got a non-profit. Public Land Stewards is the organization, and we're gonna go meet them down at China Hat and see what we can do to help clean up our public land. Well, as we headed out China Hat Road, I realized that there might be a few more people than I anticipated that come to this event. It was publicized. There's a lot of local groups that do this sort of thing on their own without public recognition and public support and government support. This was a sanctioned event, and by the Forest Service and through the nonprofit, they were able to get some supplies and money and volunteer hours. And there was probably over 100 rigs. There's probably close to 300 volunteers that showed up, and we quickly got our assignment and got to work. So as we made our way out to our assignment, the local pit, the shooting pit, my youngest son, he's kind of tired of me harping on it. Whenever we go camping, I try to teach my kids anyway that we leave the place better than we found it. You know, it doesn't take a few minutes. We always have trash bags. It's part of the reason I have the trash-roo on the back of the bus anyway, is because we're usually picking up other trash that's there. Try to leave the place cleaner than you found it. So that's something I've tried to instill. I can harp to you guys and tell everyone online and shout from the soapbox that you need to stop, dumping your trash. But really, as a responsible father, it's my job to teach the next generation, and not to teach them to shame or accuse others of dumping, but just, if you do it yourself, if you lead by example, that maybe there's somebody else with there. When he's a teenager and wants to go camping with his friends, if he picks up a little bit of trash, or make sure that he does it and his friends see it, then hopefully that instills something in them. They were really positive at this event about not shaming the folks that created the trash. As a shooter, my son knows that we bring a metal target. We pick up the brass. We put out a blanket or a tarp to catch the brass as it's coming out of our firearms. And we leave no trace. When we're gone, we could be a complete pristine area that's never been used as a shooting gallery before, and you will never know it was used that day once we're gone. And that's kind of the goal. Lots to do in these sort of shooting pits, lots of little trash, big trash. It didn't take long to accumulate lots of big stuff. I did bring my basket on the back so we could put on some bigger items, as well as just pick up the bags, throw them in trailers. We worked our way around the butte and around the side, and then about 1 o'clock we had to head back. And one of the guys had loaded so much trash into a trailer that it had a hard time hitting that transition back to the gravel road. We got a quick tug on the old rope and by a local jeeper, and got him back on the road, and we headed on back. Big shout out to all the local clubs and folks that really put in behind the scenes, that built this nonprofit organization, that are going to have much more cleanups available in the future for this area. Hopefully they will expand, or you guys can reach out to them and see if you can do something similar in your area. The amount of volunteers that showed up was tremendous. And then there was a few folks that wanted to camp out afterwards, so we had just kind of a relaxing night by the campfire, catching up with friends, old and new. Well, good morning guys. Morning coffee's well on its way. Dog's already been for a walk, and we're gonna let these guys kind of get a slow roll up this morning. Maybe we'll chat, but I've got to get back to town at some point. So I will put links down below. I don't want to preach, but please be respectful of our public lands. Please help out where you can. We've got free time. Try to find an event or even get together with these guys. I'll put links again below. I believe it's plsbend.org, but don't quote me on that. I'll put links down below, and see if we can't get this started all over the country to help keep our public lands open. Thanks for watching, guys. Wander Beast, and we'll see you down the road.
Thanks for all the love and support. You guys are amazing. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow the adventure on social media, and we'll see you on the road.